Anyone who worked in a pizza shop or in a bakery and is going through a lot of dough in a day knows it requires proper equipment and proper machinery. Therefore, I want to show you a spiral mixer from Royal Catering. As you can see, this is a beast of a machine. It is heavy duty. So let me get you through some of the details. First of all, installation, because that's very important. It's a very powerful piece of equipment and it requires 400 volts installation. So what you can do about it, first of all, you need to get an electrician, because it just comes with a naked cable, so you can get the electrician to install it directly into the installation. Or you can make a plug in a socket, which gives you a little bit more freedom. You have probably in your kitchen more than one outlet for 400 volts. So you can move it around depending on your needs. So when you're refurbishing your kitchen or something, you can move it around. But believe me, with 130 kilograms of weight, you won't be moving it around very much. If it comes to weight, it's actually a very good feature if it comes to this device, because with 50-liter bowl capacity and 20 kilograms of dough kneading capacity, it will create sort of momentum. So you don't want the machine to move around by itself when it's working. So the 130 kilograms will make it sit firmly on the ground and not move around too much. All right, if it comes to controls. As you can see, there's only three. There's a start button, there's a gear selection, and the emergency stop button. So one by one. First of all, in order to turn it on, you have to switch to, set the gear. As I mentioned, there's two gears. So you have a slow gear for thicker doughs and fast gear for runnier doughs. So the first gear would make the bowl spin with 8 rotations per minute, and the snail would rotate with 101 rotations per minute. If you switch it to fast gear, you will have double that. So the bowl will spin with 16 rotations per minute and 202 rotations per minute for the snail. In order to make it work, you just switch to the gear, press the start button, and that's where it's going to start. There's a couple of safety features. First of all, the stop button I mentioned. So if you have to stop the machine for some reason without fiddling around with the controls, you can just press the stop button. This will stop the machine in its tracks, so you can do whatever maintenance you need to do, or if there's some eggshells, let's say, in the dough, you can pick them out. And in order to make it work again, you have to unlock the stop button. Let me show you again. There's arrows on the button, so you just sort of spin it clockwise, it will jump back up, so then you can turn it on again. A second safety feature is in the guard. So the machine will work only when the guard is down. When you lift it for some reason, the machine will automatically stop. So to make it work again, you have to drop the guard and again press start. What's really good as well, because the machine has to work with the guard down, there's a grillage, so there's gaps in between, so you can add your ingredients as you go with no problem whatsoever. You can still pour some milk in it, water, whatever you need, and put some flour in it if the dough is too runny, so you can actually adjust your recipe on the go. So that's really cool. All right, so that's about it to the spiral mixer. I hope I explained to you in full how it works. I hope you liked the video. I thank you guys very much for watching, and I see you next time.